Hey y'all, it's Ali. Welcome to Little Hill Homestead. I don't know about you, but my brain cannot retain information really at all. I have a lot of recipes that I make, not on a daily basis, but pretty dang close. So for us, sandwich bread, hoagie rolls, dinner rolls, naan, which is like a little round bread that's puffier than a tortilla. It's a Mediterranean thing. But we have mostly breads that we make all the time. I use a bread machine for most of my stuff. I'm gonna work on some recipes for you guys. They all can be made without one. We got one for $4 at a thrift store years ago. It's from the 90s and that thing is still running strong. We did upgrade and get a second one, but I find often that I pull out the old one. Anyways, I too lazy to pull out my dang cookbook. And so often I'll go to my own YouTube channel to look up recipes. Like really? But I decided that I don't really want to have to depend on that, especially, if whatever happens, like this morning we woke up, we have zero internet. All good, but, which means I had to break out the book, which is like this thick, it's a whole thing. But I decided, I ran to Walmart and I got these little 4x4 frames. I'll see if I can link them below. They were 88 cents. They're legit just a little black frame, and then this is just a piece of glass. So I decided what I'm gonna do is use these little, I've literally had these for like 15 years and they're still running strong. They're adhesive glue dots, like they have in any of the craft sections. I was thinking of using Velcro or double stick tape, but I have this, so it was free. These are 88 cents. And what I decided I was gonna do was type out all my recipes really quickly. Actually, I copied and pasted from the YouTube channel, don't tell anybody, and made it a cute font, and I printed them out just on some white paper. I'm a tooth opener. I know, it's terrible, but that's just who I am. So these little frames, all you do, I just couldn't, I was looking for something cute that could stick like a magnet to the fridge, and I decided I don't want these all over my fridge. So what I'm gonna do is hide them inside my cabinet door so that when I open it, my most used recipes are right there. So this one, you kind of just use the corners. You push these fingers on the glass to pop it out of the corners. Like that. So what I did, like I said, is I printed my favorite, not my favorite recipes, they're just the ones I use the most. So, and these are all on our channel, by the by. I've got our sandwich bread that we make all the time. I will be making another video to show you guys how to make that round 2. It's already on the channel if you're looking for a really, really, really good soft white sandwich bread. Pizza dough, we use it all the time. Naan bread, which I was telling you is that Mediterranean bread, so good. Dinner rolls and hoagies. We do a lot of hoagie rolls in our house, all on the channel for you guys. So I thought that instead of having to look myself up every time, I was just gonna buy these little frames and do this. So I have this Friskers cutter. I've literally had this thing for probably 20 years. I see them at thrift stores every once in a while. If you do not have this, use a pair of scissors, you guys. Why don't you get fancy? So I was thinking all I'm gonna do is pop my little recipe in here and then take my glass with my finger marks all over it now and just pop that in. So I have my little recipe now. Boom, how cute is that? So I'm gonna take my little glue dots and put them on the corners, and then I'm gonna show you guys once I get them all built, what I'm gonna do with them. So I'm gonna continue plugging away at these little frames. 88 cents, you guys. So at Walmart, this was over in like the housewares area, and they had, they have a billion frames over there, mirrors and different stuff. Well, these were kind of tucked way high up, but for 88 cents, I got 6 of them. I think I'm only gonna need 5, but I need to use a 6 for sourdough. I just forgot to do that one. So there's our pizza dough. How cute, right? I bet you could find some at the Dollar Tree, but these were 88 cents, which is less than that. So, but I mean, do those not look like super professional? Professional for 88 cents, 2 seconds? Yeah. So I'm gonna take the rest of these, use my teeth, open them up, let's be real, and then I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna mount them in our cabinet. I'm making my life easy, y'all. I'm a lazy bum sometimes. Well, what really happens is I think that I know the recipe in my head, and instead of getting out the book or looking it up, I attempt to make it, and usually I don't get it right, and sometimes I often create new recipes that don't work. Okay, let me put these together. I'll bring you right back. Where we store our bread. Go figure. This is my sourdough supplies, and honestly, it is like a catch-all. But it is like one of those cabinets that we use kind of the least, and don't have things that, like our cup thing, we fill to the friggin' edge. Like, it's just what it is. So I decided this is the best cabinet for it. And all I did was stick those glue dots on there. Let me show you really quick what the glue dots look like. They come in like a long strand of them on here. I'll see if they still make these ones. But they're like sticky on one side when you peel them off that like paper strip. They have these little plastic tabs that just pull off. These were used a lot in scrapbooking. So if you have scrapbooking supplies, this might be an option. So I don't know if you can see them, but there's now 4 little corner tabs that are sticky. And all I'm gonna do is make sure my recipe is the right direction. And I'm gonna go line it up and push my corners to make sure it's secure. Which is now crooked because I did it not facing it. It's okay, we have some wiggle room. And I'm gonna show you one more. Again, I'm just gonna pull the little tabs off. This is gonna be the fastest little thing, but it's gonna save you so much time, like in the long run. So here's another one. It's easy because I'm kind of already created a line the first time, but if you screw them up, they pop right off. Push those little corners. What do you guys think? I think it's cool. What I think I might do eventually is like, one, if you guys want these, they're a Word document, so I don't know how I can send them to you, but I'll see what I can do. But this one's still a little bit crooked. I think if you got like cute paper, instead of just white, maybe some like scrapbooking paper or like some like, what am I trying to say? Wrapping paper, maybe some vintage wrapping paper and hand wrote it if you have decent writing. How cute would that be? But this is gonna save me so much time. It has a couple little pointers on it, like my sandwich bread has the list of ingredients, and then it says 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Little hints that it would remind me like what I need to do. My last one, like I said, is probably gonna be sourdough. I have it all set up, but I need to print before I stick. So that's how it'll end up looking. But I'm thinking like it's just gonna be so much, it's gonna save me so much time on the flip side to have this little system set up. So let me show you really quick. I'm gonna back you guys up. I feel like you're all up on me. A lot of people have asked about sandwich bread, and we're gonna re-release the sandwich bread recipe, not using a bread machine. But our sandwich bread, a lot of people have asked me how I store bread. It's the easiest way. I have tried linen bags, I have tried plastic, but I've tried everything for sourdough or regular sandwich bread, and this is what I find to work the best. I take 2 Ziplocs. The first one is just slid over, and there's our second one. I do a really long loaf of bread. The air can still get in there, but it stops it from getting funky so quickly. But this is our white sandwich bread. I will show you guys in another video. It's nice and squishy. We've been making this for a couple years. We do not buy store bread. It was my goal last year to buy 0 store bread, and I think I bought 1 loaf when we were traveling on a 3-week trip. I even made bread before we left. So all I do is take one end and slide it over the other, and I do not seal it. See, I just leave it. That's how I store my homemade sandwich bread. I know Ziplocs are not the best answer, but we tried beeswax wraps, we tried linen bags, which is still sitting up in there. I tried everything, you guys, and this is the only thing that worked for us. The other thing we will be showing you guys are our hoagie rolls. Again, I store them in a Ziploc because it's what does best for me. But I'll be showing you those. But like I said, all these recipes are already available on the channel. I know a lot of you guys watch on your TV, so it's a little bit harder to do this. But if you ever are looking for a recipe and want to know, like, does Little Hill make whatever? In the search bar at the very top, if you write Little Hill, bro, oh, Amazon's here. If you write Little Hill, Ruger. Well, so if you guys are ever looking to see if a recipe, if we make it, because we have like 500 videos now, go to the top tier search bar, type Little Hill Homestead and whatever it is you are looking for. And if we make it or something close to it, it's gonna show up at the top of your search. If it's something that we don't make, hit me up in the comments below and say, hey, I'd really like to know how to make, I don't know, a fruit tort. I don't have that on the channel yet. But hit me up below if there's something you wanna see us make. But I just thought this is gonna save me so much time and energy in the long run, and a total of 88 cents per. I had the paper cutter and I had the glue dots. So, I mean, come on now. I'll see if I can link these below. Like I said, they were 88 cents at Walmart. They're Mainstays brand, and they're a 4x4-inch square. There you guys go. I hope that helps somebody organize your life. I'm hoping it helps me organize mine. Watch, you guys are gonna one day you guys are gonna realize I'm gonna open all my cabinets and they're gonna be floor to ceiling like a recipe book page, but stuck to it. I'm not gonna get that extreme. These are just my daily ones, or multiple times a week. Anyways, that's enough, you guys. Enough ranting. I am off to, well, I was gonna say I'm off to make dinner, but we're in the middle of the pantry challenge. And we have made so many meals recently, and there's only 3 of us in the house now. So when I make a full 9x13 lasagna, it takes us a couple days to get through it. So tonight is a day off from me. I'm gonna go maybe enjoy a cocktail. I don't know. Shawn and I have been watching Cheers. Remember Cheers from like the 80s? We've been binge watching that. And we're just, chilling. I don't know. So anyways, I don't have to cook dinner tonight. All that to say, I don't have to cook. I love cooking, but I don't have to cook. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. And like I said, if you want to see us make anything, hit me up. Appreciate you.